Alright, in this video I'm going to show you the basics of how to multiply and divide in scientific notation. And this is a lot easier than adding and subtracting in scientific notation. So we'll do division first. Alright, so I have 8 times 10 to the fifth, all divided by 2 times 10 to the third. Here's how I like to do the division part. Draw this little dotted line, okay, or you could even, heck, you could even box it off like this. You do the lead numbers, you divide the lead numbers. In this case, 8 divided by 2 is 4, all right, times 10 to the, and then all you're doing here, similar to exponent rules, is you just subtract the exponents. So now I have 4 times 10 squared. And that's all you're doing for division, okay? That's all you're doing for division. In multiplication, again, you take your lead numbers, and when you're multiplying, right, you multiply the 8 times 2 to get 16, and then we add our exponents. So times 10, in this case, times 10 to the eighth. Now be careful. This is not in scientific notation. This number right here, 16, that lead value is greater than 10. So I'm going to need to convert that to scientific notation. So we'll go ahead and use purple. All right, so if this is 16.0 times 10 to the eighth, all right, my lead value needs to be less than 10, greater than or equal to 1. So I'm going to shift this to the left, so I have 1.6. All right, so if I decreased my lead value, that means I need to increase my exponent. All right, so again, I originally had 16 times 10 to the eighth, but this number right here, my lead value of 16, all right, that's greater than 10. I can't have that, right? So I needed to change it so that my lead value is less than 10, greater than or equal to 1. Right? So I moved my decimal place to the left, 1, and if I'm decreasing, think about it this way, if I'm decreasing my lead number, then my exponent value needs to increase by the same quantity in essence, okay? All right, so let's try another one together. The multiplication ones tend to be a little bit more tricky. Okay, so let's take, I don't know, let's do 3 times 10 to the fourth, all times 4 times 10 to the seventh, okay? So again, my lead values, I multiply my lead values to get 12, and then I add my exponents. 4 plus 7 is 11, so now I have times 10 to the 11th. But again, careful, this lead value of 12 is not greater than, excuse me, less than 10 and greater than or equal to 1. So in order to fix this, what I'm going to go ahead and do, if I rewrite 12 as a decimal, right, I'm going to shift it over to the left, so then I get 1.2 times, now think about our teeter-totter example, okay, if I'm decreasing my lead number, then I need to increase my exponent number, all right? And in this case, I moved my decimal to the left just one time. That's all I did. Just moved it to the left one time. So that means I need to increase my exponent value by 1 to get 10 to the 12th power. All right, let's try one more together. All right, let's go ahead. Let's use a color we haven't used before. We'll use blue. All right, let's say I have 9 times 10 to the third times, let's say 3 times 10 to the fourth. Okay, so again, multiply my lead values. 9 times 3 is 27. Add my exponents. 3 plus 4 is 7 times 10 to the seventh. I need to rewrite the 27 so it's in between or less than 10. Okay, so 27.0 times 10 to the seventh. Shift my decimal place over to the left one. So now I have 2.7 times 10 to the eighth. Again, moved my decimal place to the left one or decreased my lead value. Therefore, I needed to increase my exponent. Okay, so that is basics to multiplying and dividing in scientific notation. Thanks. Bye.